From Dallas to Los Angeles and a screen near you, here is B Wildcat 2.
In an attempt to cut down some of my series, I'm turning Michigan State Online Dynasty into a one-season only mode. I have all these of the first season recorded, so let's get into some Week 5 action, taking on the Ohio State Buckeyes, down 14-zip at this point, and a pitch out for a touchdown. We'll cut that game down to 14-7 in favor of Ohio State, as this is kind of going to be like a video of like you'd see on SportsCenter for highlights, but it's my version. So they're number 14 or 11, I can't really tell, and they are winning, but it would be an upset if they won. Now they're up 28-7 as we near 2 minutes left in the first half. Handoff to Johnson, right side, dragging defenders into the end zone. Touchdown Sparty. Michigan State now only down 28-13 with the extra point pending. As you see, it looked like he took 3 defenders into the end zone with him, and Michigan State will cut the deficit down again. Now 28-14, under 30 or just over 30 seconds left in the first half. Perkins, he drops back, he's looking to throw. Perkins throws it deep. That's Sims, and Sims has the end zone. That's a touchdown, and Michigan State has now cut the game to within 7 points. It's 28-20, 33 seconds left in the second quarter. So Michigan State, after being down 14-0 and 28-7 at one point, is now only a touchdown away from tying this ball game up. As you got to say that these Spartans have hung in there as far as keeping in the game. So this is going to be 4 games this episode. As Perkins, he'll drop back, he's looking to throw. Perkins looks deep over the middle of the field. McGill dragging a defender into the end zone, and Michigan State is an extra point away from tying this ball game up. 28-27 Ohio State. Of course, the extra point would be good because we don't kick the extra point, but don't always assume that it's going to be good, though. So we tie the game up at 28. Nicely done there. Thanks, McGill. Still tied at 28, third quarter, 2:18 left. At 3rd and 10, Perkins, he drops back. Throws it left side. McGill turns around, makes the catch. Misses one diving tackle. 2 diving tacklers. 2 diving tacklers couldn't get him. Michigan State takes their first lead of the game at 35-28 with 2:10 left in the third quarter. What a throw to McGill there, and it goes for a touchdown. And Michigan State takes a 35-28 lead. As you see, McGill has to turn around to make that play, and then he turns right back around and keeps running and gets in the end zone as 2 Ohio State defenders dove for his feet, and they could not get him. So these are also going to be the last few games in Dazzle quality. 35 tie game, 3:47 left in the fourth quarter. Perkins, can he do it again? Deep. McGill. Oh, there he goes. Diving defender misses. Touchdown, Michigan State. 41-35 now with just about 4:40 left, I believe, as I couldn't exactly see how much time was left. But Michigan State retakes the lead at 41-35 with the extra point pending. And hopefully if they can keep it up, they will win this game. And as you see McGill and his teammates celebrate, 42-35, still 5 seconds left. And here comes the throw. It's lobbed up deep left side over the middle of the field, and that's going to be caught, but since they had no timeouts left, they can't get a timeout called. Michigan State survives. They win 42-35. They are now 5-0, and as we head into Week 6, it's 5-0 Michigan State and 4-0 Indiana. This is going to be a good one, our first game outside of Michigan, as 3rd and 7 for Perkins in the shotgun. He's looking to throw. Perkins over the middle of the field to Sims. No, but it'll be 4th and 4. And Michigan State will kick a field goal. They take a 3-0 lead now. 2nd and 16, 1:10 left in the first quarter. Perkins tries to draw a man off sides. Perkins. He'll drop back. He's looking to throw. Throws it deep left middle of the field. That's McGill. And McGill, he went off last game. He had 2 or 3 receiving touchdowns. He's got another one today. Michigan State now up 9-0 with the extra point pending. As you see him just get past his man right there, and he was gone. And Perkins found him in stride, and that's a touchdown. So Michigan State already up now 9-0 with the extra point coming up. They can make it 10-0, and this might be an easier game even though Indiana is 4-0 on the season. So first and goal now, 10-7 Michigan State as we're into the second quarter. Perkins, pitch out Johnson, blockers, and the end zone. Touchdown Spartans as they take a 16-7 lead with the extra point pending. So that was just a simple little pitch out for a touchdown, and it got him 6. So Michigan State back up on top by 10 now. Second and goal, 17-14 with a minute left in the first half. Fullback dive, and he gets flipped around and then into the end zone. That's a touchdown for the fullback. I believe his name is Anderson. And so Michigan State now back up on top by 10, 24-14. He's a ginger. No, I'm just kidding. Love gingers. 24-14, second and 3 as we start the fourth quarter. Perkins, handoff Johnson, left side, got the block, and he's got the end zone. Another Michigan State touchdown, and Indiana can't believe that their defense is just letting Michigan State run away with this. Indiana at 4-0, not ranked. Michigan State at 5-0, 6th in the country, I believe that says. So not surprisingly that Michigan State is winning this game. Just most people thought Michigan State wouldn't have this easy of a time. Perkins drops back over the middle. McGill, and that's his second on the day. And Michigan State now up 37-14. How much worse can this get for Indiana at this point? 37-14, and the extra point coming up. They could be down by 24 points if it would come down to that. So Michigan State up big right now, 38-14. And 4th and 17, Coach Handy Dandy doesn't want to kick a field goal. He's going to go for it, and they get a touchdown. So 45-14 now with 2:37 left in the ball game. As I don't believe that was Handy Dandy. Handy Dandy's hiding because he knows that Indiana fans are going to want his blood after trying to run it up, if you will. 45-14, got our backups in, and DeLuca throws it deep. And that's Downing, I believe. Downing, I can't tell. But either way, Michigan State, another touchdown, just blowing them out at this point. And this will be something that maybe Indiana will remember for next year's game. I know it won't matter in this series because we won't play for next year's season. Or I won't play it as far as series-wise. But, running up the scores, handy dandy. Will that hurt him? I don't know. Either way, Michigan State advances 52-14. They are 6-0 now, number 6 in the country. As we head into week 7, another undefeated team comes to town. It's Iowa at 5-0, and we're 6-0 in week 7. Can we move on to become 7-0? We're number 3 in the country now. Perkins, play action, over the middle. McGill, touchdown. They've gone to McGill a lot over the past couple of games, and why not when it's been working, as that's another touchdown for the Spartans, and they take a 6-0 lead, of course, extra point pending. But Iowa now down early, and it seems even when Michigan State is down early, they can find a way to come back and to, I don't know, they just find a way to come back, and they've been making a winning habit out of it. 7-7 game now as we near halftime. Deep, McGill, can he get a second touchdown? 2 defenders behind him, 3 now, but nope, none of them can tackle him as he goes sliding like it's a slip and slide. Touchdown, Michigan State, as he dove into the end zone there. And Michigan State, with 18 seconds left in the first half, now has a 13-7 lead. Of course, the extra point is good. So give Michigan State a 14-7 lead as Perkins will throw it deep over the middle of the field, and McGill just has the whereabouts to come down with the catch. And he gets into the end zone, and Michigan State is now is up, not down, 14-7 against these Iowa Hawkeyes. First and goal now in the third quarter. Perkins drops back, throws it, and that's to his tight end Johnson, Nathan Johnson, and Johnson is into the end zone for another touchdown. And now Michigan State will be on top, 21-7 on top of the Iowa Hawkeyes, as you saw that pass to Nathan Johnson there as he gets in on the receiving touchdown side. 3rd and 6, Michigan State up 21-10 in the third quarter. Perkins looking, he's going to get sacked. It's 4th and 13. They would have to kick a field goal, as you'll see it again here, or maybe you won't. 24-all now in overtime as Iowa came back against this Michigan State defense. Perkins, first and goal, right, he gets into the end zone. Touchdown Michigan State. They're back on top, 31-24 in the overtime session. And will this be a big play, as it will make Iowa have to get a touchdown to keep this game going? 31-24 Michigan State. Now Iowa, first and goal. Their quarterback will drop back. He's rolling right side, throws it over the middle of the field. Intercepted, and Michigan State is gonna win. They're gonna be 7-0 now. Bowl eligible, obviously, now as number 3 team in the country. But at 7-0, they're thinking more than just being bowl eligible. But it took them overtime, and even then they barely held on to win 31-24. Now week 8, battle for the Paul Bunyan Axe. Michigan State at 7-0 travels to Ann Arbor to take on the Wolverines, who are 5-1. 2 versus 6 matchup. Perkins, play action, deep, right side, right, makes the catch, cuts back inside, now heads back to the sideline, and he's weaving between the defenders, and that's a touchdown for the Spartans. They take the lead early on. It's now 7-0 as you see Perkins run the beautiful play action there and find Wright deep down the right sideline, and Wright goes inside and then cuts back outside, misses the diving tackler, and another tackler can't get in before he dives into the end zone himself. Touchdown, Sparty. So they're on top 7-0 now. His coach is loving it. That's not handy-dandy, like I said. They don't ever show him. Michigan up 21-7, looking to pull off the upset bid at home. Perkins deep over the middle of the field. McGill, touchdown. Put him back on top there, or not put him back on top, but put him back on the scoreboard as they're still trailing by 7. But this game is not over yet by far, folks. This is going to probably be the best game of the episode, as now it's 21-14, Michigan leading over the Spartans. And with a minute left in the first half, Perkins looking, fires right side. Sims getting tackled into the end zone with 56 seconds left in the first half, and the Spartans are now just an extra point away from tying this ball game up at 21 apiece here early on late in the first half with 56 seconds left. As nice catch there by Sims will put them in a tie. Now 13 seconds left in the first half, 28-21 Michigan. Both of these offenses can score quickly. As you see here, Perkins find McGill. McGill, he's running away. 2 diving tacklers cannot get him. 5 seconds left, and there's the slip and slide in Ann Arbor. Touchdown, Michigan State, as they have tied it up again now here in the first half, 28-28. Unless they miss the extra point, which I don't know, because we can't kick extra points in this game, or at least when you're the offensive coordinator. And McGill just dove into the end zone like it was a slip and slide. So, all right, 28-28 maybe? Oh no, 28-27 as they miss the extra point. Now Michigan leading 42-27 into the third quarter, deep over the middle of the field. Nathan Johnson makes a diving tackler miss. 2 diving tacklers miss. Nathan Johnson back on the scoreboard, back in the end zone. Touchdown, Sparty. And now they are only down 9 with the extra point or 2-point conversion pending. I don't remember if we go for 2 or if we go for 1 here. I believe we go for 1 point and try to make it an 8-point game. But nice catch by Johnson there, getting us into the end zone and cutting this Michigan lead down to 9/8/7. We'll see here in this next clip that we do get the extra point. Now back up to a 14-point lead as Michigan misses their extra point. Perkins, deep right side of the field, Starks, and the diving tackler in cannot get him. That's another touchdown. Michigan State now only down 8, extra point pending, 48-40, but the extra point coming up. As you see, the cornerback fell down. Starks was able to make that catch, and the other tackler could not bring him down until he was in the end zone, and even then he didn't bring him down. So Michigan State now has a chance. First and goal, 2:15 left in this one. 48-41, Michigan on top. Perkins rolls right, throws it right, touchdown! We are tied if he can make the extra point. My goodness, what a comeback, as it seemed that after that first score by Michigan State, Michigan led for most of this game, and Michigan State has finally clawed back to take a 48 tie. Now 4 seconds left. Michigan State going for the win. Kick by their kicker is good with 1 second left. What a huge kick by the kicker, Brian Walter, I believe his name is. It puts Michigan State on top 51-48, and they would win this game by that same score. 51-48. High scoring affair in Ann Arbor. Number 6 Michigan wanted to upset number 2 Michigan State. Couldn't get it done. Michigan State will remain undefeated at 8-0. And what a way to end the episode with a win, 51-48 over your arch rival, getting the Paul Bunyan Axe. And yeah, so I hope you enjoyed the new format. It took me a long time to get all this put together, but this series is now going to be advancing into the HD era. So we're going to end this series once we get through the first season, but at least the rest of the series will be in HD. So I thank you guys for sticking with the Dazzle quality this long, as I know that it must be frustrating that you see a lot of videos that I put up. Let's look at those stats by Larry Perkins. My goodness, 662 yards, 7 touchdowns through the air. And Michigan State wins 51-48. But I know it must be frustrating to see a lot of my videos be in HD and now see this one in standard def. But I promise you that the only thing now left on my hard drive that is in standard definition is a couple of TCU games and a couple of TCU recruiting videos. And then we have the Heisman challenges. That's all that's in standard def. Everything else is fully HD. Everything else is fully HD now. So you'll be looking forward to it. We're going to push out those standard def videos, get them off my hard drive, get them to you so you can watch them, and get our channel into full HD. So I thank you guys for watching this video. If you're still around, leave the video a like, and tell me what you're most excited for with this Michigan State team. 8-0. They've got 4 more regular season games left, and then possibly a Big Ten championship game, a big bowl game. What do you guys think's going to happen? Look for another episode of this soon, and tell me what you think. Do you like the 4-game set? Do you want 1 or 2 games per episode, or 2 or 3 games per episode, or 3 or 4 games per episode? Let me know what you think in the comments below. I am BWildcat2. Like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It would mean a lot to me if you did leave it a like and share it with your friends. Maybe they'll like it too. Alright guys, I will talk to you in the next one. Bye bye.